What's up, guitar legends? We're looking at Ronan Keating's song today, Life is a Roller Coaster. It's really simple and you don't need a capo. Alright, so let's dive straight into the main part, which is going to be C to G and then twice on D minor. Alright, so pause the video if you need to practice the chord shapes. We have regular C major here, but for G, I do play it like this. Alright, some of you might prefer to play it like this, and that's fine. You can do either one. Alright, I tend to do it like this because later on it's sort of an easier shape to change to, okay? But in the verse it doesn't make much difference, so feel free to use either. Then we have D minor 7. Now you can just play regular D minor, okay, which has B3 instead of B1, right? So you can add the pinky or the third finger to B3, or just have first finger bar and it covers two notes at the same time. Alright, so I prefer D minor 7. Sometimes I add the third finger and take it off. Alright, you can do either at any point, okay, as long as it's in that D minor chord area. So this chord progression happens for most of the song. It happens in the intro, it happens in the verse, and the chorus. Alright, so let me show you how the rhythm is for this part. We're going to play quite continuous strumming, so just alternating downs and ups. Right. Okay, but what we can do is we can miss out one of the downstrokes, and then it becomes down, up, down, up, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Okay, this helps us to put an emphasis on the second upstroke, which is where a lot of the emphasis happens throughout the song. And then you can practice this whilst changing chords. So you have C1s, G, and D minor happens for two rhythms, right? For those of you that want to take your playing to the next level, make sure you sign up to my premium membership website. You'll gain access to all my backing tracks, all of my lessons, and I'll teach you how to improvise, solo, and play advanced chords. Enjoy the rest of your lesson, guys. So when you change chords, you can actually change during the last upstroke, like so. You see how on the last upstroke, I'm changing chord, and then it's ready for the next set of rhythm. Okay, so it doesn't matter that the fingers are off for a strum. It kind of fits in nicely for this song, alright? Now this rhythm you can use for pretty much the whole song, alright? Even the pre-chorus, it works. When we're in the verse, if you want to do something a little more advanced, you can make it more soft sounding. Okay, so you just strum a little bit quieter, so you're less physical here, just smaller, softer movements. And if you want to, you can add this slap on beats 2 and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's still a down strum, but the palm is going to come in to the strings whilst you're doing that. Okay, it takes a little bit of getting used to. It's more advanced, so you don't have to do it. You can just do the regular pattern and just play quieter, or add the slap. You really got my head in a spin. Alright? Now when we get to the pre-chorus, just gotta know, we're gonna have different chords. So A minor is our first chord. Again, pause the video if you need to. Then we have G, and again you can use either of these two shapes. Then we're going to have F. There's lots of ways of playing F. I personally think this is the easiest way. Alright. Now there's a very quick passing chord as well, which is C major, but you have the low E in the bass. Then we get this F to E to A movement, which sounds nice. Okay, the second time round is the same thing to begin with, so A minor to G, but then we're going to have G11 and then back to G again. Alright, so G11 is quite tricky. It looks like this. You don't have to have that pinky in, you can just have the D string. Alright. It's basically a D minor 7, which we learned earlier, but you put the third finger on G, and we have a G11 chord, right? You can add the pinky here to D3 too if you want, or not. So with the rhythm, you can play this with me if you want to. 1, 2, 3, 4, A minor to G to F, F, C. So this part, we have to kind of change the rhythm, just continuous strumming, because we're changing chords so fast. F, C, with E in the bass. Alright, so you might notice the rhythm looks different there. It's just continuous strumming though, so it's really simple. And we're back round again, same thing. G, G11, G. And that brings us into the chorus. Alright, so that is most of the song. We're going to just repeat everything again. So we have verse 2, pre-chorus 2, chorus 2, right? It's all the same thing again. And even the end of the song is just a really long chorus. So there's one more part to learn, which is the bridge. So for the bridge, it's a little bit trickier because we have this B flat chord, which is quite tricky. You can see my wrist is not in a nice position there. Some of you might want to do more of a power chord, which requires less wrist drop. Alright, so it's up to you. You can do regular B flat or power chord. Another option for B flat is this shape, where you don't really have anything happening on the D string because it's just blocked off by the first finger here, right? But you still have the bass note and this top part, right? F, you can either do a full bar chord or you can do the shape that we've already looked at, which probably is going to be easier. Now the good thing is we just have to do one strum for B flat and one strum for F, like so. Down, up, down on A minor. So down, up, down. And again, down, up, down. 2, 3, 4, down, up, down. Alright, now we can add some more strumming to this A minor chord. Like so, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down. So this happens 3 times for the bridge, alright? And on the 4th time, we're going to change to G11, and we'll go back to our other rhythm, to G, G11, G, from the heart, and we're into the final chorus. So let's try and do this bridge together quickly. After 4, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Last time, then G11, regular rhythm as well. Alright, that's everything covered now. The play along is coming up, so you can play with me and the music, and you'll have all the chords and rhythms up on the screen as a guide. So if you found this lesson helpful, please give a thumbs up, a like, make sure you subscribe, hit the notification bell icon as well. Alright, thanks so much for watching. Good luck with the play along. I'll see you in the next video.